everyone. This is my friend Chandler, and we are here to lead you through a quick 20-minute sequence, a yoga sequence. So all you're gonna need is a yoga mat and your body, and wear something comfortable that you can move around and stretch in. We're going to go through a sequence that will improve some flexibility. If you're a runner, it'll really help you with your hamstrings, your calves. It'll open up your hips. And also we'll do some core strengthening and core stabilizing exercises, and maybe some lower back as well. So we're gonna stay down low on the ground. So go ahead, grab your mat, and let's get comfortable. Beginning with a child's pose, we're just going to slide our fingertips towards the top of the mat and bring your forehead to the ground. And you can keep your knees nice and wide. Your feet are together. Forehead to the ground. Feel free to close your eyes and just start checking in with your body. Just take notice of how you're feeling right now. There is no right or wrong. Letting go of any attachment to emotion, any judgment. And just getting a baseline of what our body is experiencing. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the speed of your heartbeat. And then perhaps begin slowing your breath down, cultivating what we call a ujjayi breath, a nice deep diaphragmatic breath, breathing in and out through your nose. Slightly constricting your throat with your exhales and letting it be audible. Some people like to call it the oceanic breath. It's kind of like fogging up a mirror, but with your mouth closed. I'm going to stay here for about 5 more deep breaths. And then whenever you're ready, slowly make your way back up to tabletop position on your hands and knees. So you want to make sure your fingers are nice and wide, spread out. Your index fingers are parallel to the sides of your mat. Your wrists are stacked underneath your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. And then gently tuck your chin in towards your chest to lengthen the back of your neck and feel your neck as an extension of your spine. We're going to warm up our spine with some cat and cow. So with your next inhale, push your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Slowly curve your spine and lift the crown of your head at the end of your inhale for your cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, pull your belly up and in slowly, bringing your chin to the chest at the end of your exhale for your cat pose. And then just repeat this cycle, following your own breath, inhaling into your cow and exhaling into your cat. Letting your breath lead your movements. And then feel free to keep it organic if it feels good to circle your hips clockwise and counterclockwise. There is, again, no right or wrong. We're just warming up our body. You can even push all the way back to your child's pose. Inhaling up. Exhaling. And then once you've done about 5 cycles, we meet back in our tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to step our right foot in between our hands. And then scooch the toes forward a little bit. Thrust your hips forward with your inhale. Sweep your arms up into your kneeling crescent lunge. Really engage your core here. Really pull the belly button in towards the spine. And then at the same time, press your left toenails firmly into the ground, so much you could even lift your left knee off the ground. That's how much activation we want in our muscles. So keep pulling belly in, push those toenails into the ground, and then reach up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in And with the exhale, sweep your hands down, straighten out your right leg, peel your toes towards your nose. So reach your nose towards your toes. Keep your gaze on your right big toe. Your neck is nice and long. Your shoulders are pulling away from the ears. And remember to breathe. Deep breaths here. With each inhale, feel your spine lengthen. With each exhale, melt your heart down towards your leg. Don't force anything. Just feel yourself releasing with your exhales. One more cycle of breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to melt. And then we walk our hands forward. Plant the left hand on the ground. Inhale the right arm up for a dragonfly twist. So if you want more intensity here, you can tuck the left toes under and lift the knee off the ground. Keep turning the heart towards the ceiling. Whole body's active and engaged. So reach the top of your head forward and your heel is pushing back behind you. Take one more inhale. And with the next exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground inside of your right foot. To make this less intense, you can bring your left knee to the ground. To make it more intense, you can keep that knee off the ground. You can even come down to your elbows. So we're going to take some deep breaths here. About 5 nice, slow breaths. And then see if you're tensing anywhere in your body. And see if you can relax your muscles with your exhales. Two more cycles of breath. All right, when you're ready, if you are down on your elbows, push your hands into the ground. We're gonna roll over to the side edge of our left foot. And then inhale, sweep the right arm up for a side plank. Now you can stay here, or if you want more intensity, you can bring your right foot on top and stack it on top of the left for the full expression. Otherwise, you can take it even further and lift that leg up in the air. Take one more inhale, and with the exhale, sit your bottom on the ground, turn around, and we're gonna go into a boat pose. All right, now we're gonna prepare for our boat pose. So you can come up to your tiptoes and reach your arms forward, pull your belly in, and then reach forward through the heart. The crown of the head is still lifting upwards. If you think you can handle a little more, you can play with bringing your feet up in the air. Continue pulling your belly button in towards the spine and then reaching forward through the heart. Keep your core engaged because you don't want any back pain here. Take a deep breath in. All right, keep pulling your belly button in towards the spine. Reach forward through the heart. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can extend your legs lower and hover about an inch off the ground for your low boat. For a modified version, watch Chandler. Let's inhale back up into our high boat. And exhale into low boat. Inhale high. Exhale low. And then come all the way down to your back. Plant the soles of your feet. Bring your heels pretty close to your glutes. And then press your feet firmly into the ground and at the same time lift your hips up. Scoot your shoulder blades closer together on the ground. And then even more push into the ground through the bottoms of your feet to lift your hips as high as you can. Make sure you don't turn your head in this pose. Look straight up at the ceiling because you don't want to hurt your neck, and keep breathing. Make sure your knees aren't splaying out to the sides either. And when you're ready, slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. And then just let your spine reset back to neutral. I'm going to do this 2 more times. Whenever you're ready, with your next inhale, push your feet into the ground. Lift your hips up. Scoot your shoulder blades closer together. If you want, you can even interlace your hands together. Push your palms together and then push your fists into the ground to give you a little more lift and momentum. Raise your hips even higher. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, slowly exhale back down and reset. And we're going to do this one more time. And when you're ready, let's go ahead. Inhale to lift up. You can interlace your hands together, maybe even an opposite grip this time if you did it already one time. Lift, lift, lift as high as you can. And slowly exhale all the way down. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall together in the middle. And then just windshield wiper your legs side to side to neutralize the spine. And then when you're ready, reach your right arm overhead and roll over to your belly. And then we bring your knees nice and wide, toes together, pushing back into our child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here. You may notice your heart rate speeding up. And when you're ready, coming back to our tabletop position, preparing to repeat the sequence all over again on the left side. Step your left foot forward in between your hands. Scoot your toes forward. With your inhale, sweep the arms up. Push your right toenails into the ground, belly's pulling in. Deep breath. And with the exhale, sweep the hands down. Peel your toes towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt the heart down. 2 more cycles of breath just like that. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, melt. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt. Again, not forcing anything, just surrendering with the exhales. And then let's walk our hands forward. Plant your right hand inside of the left foot. Inhale, left arm rises, dragonfly twist. If you want more intensity, tuck those right toes under, lift the knee off the ground. Keep pulling the belly in, and then turn the heart upwards towards the ceiling. One more inhale. And with the exhale, bring your left hand down inside of your left foot. You can drop that knee to the ground if you need to. If you want more intensity, keep your knee up. You can lower down to your elbows. A few cycles of breath here. Once again, trying to remain soft in your face, in your neck, not clenching any muscles. Releasing, softening with your exhales. Let's take one more cycle of breath. All right, now we're going to press the palms back into the ground, rock over to the outside edge of your right foot, and then inhale the left arm up. Again, you can keep that left foot in front of you for a little more steadiness. If you do modification, if you want to take it up a notch, you can step your left foot over your right foot and intensify, or you can go up all the way into the full expression. One more inhale. And then from here, we just lower down to the hips and then all the way down to the back. And now we're going to begin our cool down. So bring your legs up, bent at the knee, cross your right leg over the left. Shift your hips a little bit to the right, and then lift your legs up and let them fall all the way to the left side. And if it feels okay in your neck, you can turn your head over your right shoulder. Arms are out in a T. Feel free to close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths here. Notice if you are holding on to any tension, if you're clenching any muscles. Sometimes we clench our jaw, our shoulders, our neck are tight, and we're not even aware of it. It's sometimes subconscious while we're sleeping. When we hold on to tension, when we hold our breath, it increases the likelihood of injury occurring in the body. So it's important to be aware of our habits. Once we become aware, then we can work at relaxing, releasing, softening, and avoiding perpetuating the pain and suffering that we deal with. Let's take one more cycle of breath. Full exhale. And then come back to center. Switch the crossing of your legs. And then shift your hips a little bit to the left. Lift your knees up and let your legs fall over to the right. Turning your head over your left shoulder if it feels okay in your neck. Taking about 5 deep breaths here. Once again, soften, release tension with your exhales. Slowing down the breath and the heartbeat. Twists are, I think, probably my favorite pose out of all of the poses. They feel really good in my spine. What about you, Chandler? All right, whenever you're ready, come back to the center. And then if there's any other last pose your body needs, feel free to take it. If you want a happy baby, you can grab the bottoms of your feet, your knees out wide. You can gently rock side to side like a happy baby. Sometimes I like to straighten out one leg and then the other. I wasn't able to do this like 5 years ago. I could never straighten my leg and touch my toe. And then when I started practicing yoga more regularly, I just surprised myself one day in class. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm touching my toes. I didn't think I was able to do that ever. So it's amazing what yoga can do for you. And then just gently release your legs back to the ground. You can bring your toes to the corners of your mat and let your arms rest alongside your body, palms facing up. And then if you need to do any minor shifting, shimmying, any little adjustments to make yourself comfortable. Once you're ready, close your eyes and then prepare for your Savasana. This is considered one of the most important poses in yoga. Also one of the most difficult, because it's not a time for us to sleep. It's actually a time for us to sit with our thoughts and then see if we can let them go. It's a form of meditation at the end of our yoga practice. So be okay with whatever arises in your body, whatever arises in your mind, and then just see if you can let it go, let it float away. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like, ideally at least 5 minutes. And then whenever you're ready, gently stretch your arms over your head, point your toes, take a nice luxurious stretch. With your exhale, draw your thighs in towards your heart, wrap your arms tightly around your legs. You can rock side to side, and then roll over all the way to the side of the body. Take a moment to just pause. And then whenever you're ready, slowly rise all the way up. Thank you so much for practicing with Chandler and I today. We hope you enjoyed this 20-minute yoga sequence, and we hope to see you soon. Please always remember to honor yourself, honor your body. No matter how much you were able to do today, know that you are exactly where you need to be. The love and light in me bows to and honors the love and light in you. Namaste.
We at Wellness Plus specialize in all things health and wellness, ranging from yoga and fitness to massage and ASMR. Whether you are looking to target specific areas of tension or want to enhance your general self-care routine, we provide the tools you need to feel better, look better, and live better. We have courses for every level, whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro. Our courses provide a wide range in difficulty to accommodate your evolving flow.
Welcome back to Yoga with Jess. We are going to break down some really essential postures.
We are going to rock out with some of the most essential ab exercises that you need to have the abs that you've always dreamed of.
I've blended techniques to help you connect with students, and you can be a rock star teacher.
Wellness Plus is available on your phone, tablet, or TV. Join Wellness Plus today and get your first 7 days free.